I didn't really anticipate the weather. It is going to be thunderstorming until 5 o'clock-ish, and my friend and I are going to be going to Mitsuwa around 3 o'clock. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get my hair out of the way with one of these clips that I got from Daiso actually last time I went to Mitsuwa. I recently cut my bangs to what I call onion bangs, and I love it a lot because they're not in my face. I haven't done my skincare yet, so I'm gonna start off with this Stuart Crystal Enhancer. It's like a toner, and I'm going to shake this up a little bit. I'm gonna use these cotton pads that I got from Daiso. I do like using my hands sometimes when putting on toner, but I feel like my skin quality has been rather rough, I guess, lately, so I'll be using a cotton pad instead. And then following up with the Stuart toner, my under eye bags are getting a lot worse lately, so I'm just gonna use this. It's the Color Bean eye cream, I think, but I broke the packaging for that, so I just put it into this little Muji container just so I could save it, just because it's such a good product and it really hydrates my under eye bags and just my eyes in general. I've been getting a little bit more comfortable kind of making videos and talking in front of the camera recently because I've been doing a lot of live streams, so maybe. So now that my skincare routine is done, I guess we can move on to makeup for today. The first makeup product I'm using, since I don't really want to use foundation today, I'm just going to put on concealer, and the concealer that I'm using will be this one. It is my absolute favorite liquid concealer from Face Shop, and I'll use this blurring brush from Eco Tools and put it on any like problem areas or any areas with a lot of redness, which I've been encountering a lot lately. I think ever since I moved my room around, if you guys didn't notice the new setup in the back, I've been encountering a lot of skin problems concerning dust, so I think I would do well to vacuum around the house a little bit more. As per usual, I don't really put makeup on my forehead because my bangs are already covering it, and I feel like it would just get caked on and get really oily from my bangs, so I avoid doing that. After I'm done with that, I'm going to use my favorite concealer from Glossier. It's a little beat up because I use it so much, and use the same brush and just go into the pot and just put it on my under eye bags. A little goes a long way when it comes to this product. I just realized I neglected a really important part of my skincare routine, and that's wearing lip balm. This is my favorite lip balm so far from Peach Slices. It is the only one that really hydrates my lips rather than just like moisturizing it. I used to have the Glossier one, but I found that this one was a lot better for my lips. Alright, so after I've got my concealer on and kind of like set my face, I'm going to go ahead and contour with Too Cool Art School by Rodin. It's actually a really famous contour that I didn't get into until like about a couple months ago, I would say. I'm going to use these two shades right here just to contour my cheekbones and kind of slow my face down. I have been more comfortable with using contour recently because of TikTok. Honestly, because I like making videos, and makeup on videos doesn't show up as well as makeup in real life. So I've been using like more heavy, I guess, contour, but for me, heavy contour just ends up being like, you know, regular contour. I'm going to do the same thing with my nose contour. I'm going to use the middle one. I finally figured out a way on how to do my nose contour without it being too overpowering and for it to be effective on my nose. So I'm on that side to my nose. I feel like a lot has been changing, especially this summer. I've grown a lot this summer, and I've realized a lot of things, like who my friends really are, really exploring what I like and what I want to do in the future. It's gonna be my senior year this year. I just kind of did a small recap a couple of days ago as to like what I've done over the past 4 years in my high school life. I rewatched actually my first makeup tutorial on YouTube, and I was like, wow, my cheekbones really grew over the years. Like that's the first thing I thought. But just like, wow, I look so young when I was just 14. So I'm 17 now and I'm getting ready for my last year of high school. So after I do my contour, what I typically like to do is my brows. And today, because it's a little bit hot outside and because my brows are showing, I don't really want to do super bold or really dark brows. So I'm just going to use this inside my face. I'm going to brush it the opposite direction. I'm using the really blonde one from Peripera because I feel like it goes well with my hair, which by the way has faded from pink to like light brown because I had dark gray hair before this and I tried to rinse out as much as possible and then layered pink dye over it, pink semi-permanent dye. So when it washed out, it kind of neutralized to like, I guess, a peachy kind of brown color. I don't know. Color theory, guys. I'm not mad. It's okay. It looks really pretty. There's a couple like streaky parts with just like gray hair, like my bangs over here, like it's more pink and then gray. Seems a little bit odd, but I'm gonna brush it the opposite direction and just leave it there because the makeup will dry. Got my base makeup down basically. I'm going to be using this color from the Toofaced Chocolate Bar palette, Nougat, I think. And I'm just putting it all over my eyelid. It smells so good, honestly. I'm gonna be using it all around kind of brush. I've been doing a lot more bold makeup looks recently, so I need to start getting back into more natural, I guess, makeup looks since the school year will be starting soon. So after I've got that down, I'm going to be using this color. I'm using this crease brush. Life really moves fast, guys. Like, it seems just like yesterday that I was up against that wall over there, actually, doing my Urunsang makeup tutorial, and I've grown so much. I've explored so many new styles other than just Korean fashion, and I'm proud of it. I love it. So after I've got kind of like the matte colors down, I'm going to be using this Stuart eyeshadow palette in O2 Everyday Wanderlust. Instead of using their makeup applicator, I'm going to be using this fluffy brush, taking their light brown color and just putting it on the outside of my crease. I am super shocked actually when I first received this palette at the color payoff. I didn't think it would be super pigmented because, you know, these aren't matte colors. They're a little bit on the sparkly side. Didn't think they'd be like, you know, pretty good, but they are really good. And then afterwards I'm going to be using this color right here for my inner corner. I'm going to use my ring finger, my kind of lid and inner corner. It's like in that area, you know? It seems like the rain has stopped outside, which is good because that means we can go to Mitsuwa in the sun. If you put lighter makeup or like more glittery tones on the inside of your eye, you'll look a lot more awake. Which is what I need right now because I've been staying up so late recently. I think that's also a reason why my skin has been so I'm gonna take this eyeliner from Peripera, Milk Tea Brown. It's a really nice light brown color as opposed to a dark brown that most people usually use. I'm just tightlining my eye a little bit over here. I'm really excited to go to Mitsuwa, guys. It's my third time going this week, but you know, it never gets old and there's always so much you can do. Plus the area around it, because I'm going to the Edgewater one in North Jersey, area around it is super pretty. It honestly reminds me of a seaside type of town, even though it's technically by the river. It gives such a serene feeling, you know? Even though it is a very light brown color, it fits the contour of my face really nicely. So it doesn't seem like I'm wearing makeup, I guess. Like you can definitely tell that I'm wearing makeup, but for this one, it's very natural. So this summer, I've been pretty productive with my time. I had an internship at a social services office, and some days I would work 9 to 5, some days I would work 12 to 8, and during those times, I was basically just the assistant, and I put in a bunch of stuff in their database, kind of sorted files and stuff. It's a really boring job. I don't like working office jobs, and I found that out from this internship. I can't sit down that long in the day without getting super bored. After that makeup has been done, I'm going to be using my favorite eyeliner from TheYukiMago. I hate doing my eyeliner for makeup, but it makes my eyes look a lot longer, which is good because I have very prominent cheekbones and it kind of slims my face down a little bit. And that's it. We're good. Here's a fun fact about me, guys. My eyeliner is never even because my eyes have different shapes. I'm going to just brush my brows back into place using the same product I used earlier. And just make sure that they're not super rough, you know? I feel like whenever I put on this specific eyebrow product, my brows always end up looking thicker. I'm gonna use this eyelash curler that I actually got from Little Japan, I think is the name of the store, in Mitsuwa. This one is a lot different than my old one too, but I had to replace my old one. It kept making my eyelashes look too angled rather than like nice and curly like so. And after doing so, just so I don't lose the curl, I'm gonna be using this new mascara that I got. It is from Heroin Make Long and Curl Mascara, super waterproof, and I actually use my black eyeliner from the same brand and I love it. I love this brand so much. I got this last time I was at Mitsuwa with my friends and it is the best mascara I have ever gotten in my entire life. Like, it is better than any other mascara that I've ever tried. It's waterproof. It holds a curl the entire day. Like, I was super skeptical when I first got it, and when I first read some reviews, they were like, oh, it holds your curl the entire day. I have short lashes and it makes them look a lot longer, etc, etc. Oh my gosh, I didn't believe it, but it does. It really does make your eyelashes curly the entire day. But I think that you have to, at first, curl them with an eyelash curler so it has the full effect. So I only need usually like one coat of this and my eyelashes look really good. I feel like an absolute psychopath not curling both of my lashes first, but it's just so I can hold the curl. What I love about that mascara is that it doesn't flake or like run throughout the day. It is the holy grail of all mascaras I've ever tried. I don't think I'm ever gonna go to any other brand after using this mascara. That's how good it is. I think one of the most integral part of any makeup routine is using mascara, just because it really opens your eyes up a lot, makes them a lot bigger, draws attention to them. After I've done the top lashes, I'm going to go ahead and do the bottom ones. I don't really curl them, I just kind of leave it as is. They make two versions of this mascara. I think both are waterproof, volume and length, so I'm not really looking for volume in my lash. I am more so looking for the length because I don't like having very heavy lashes. It makes my eyes look smaller. I learned this makeup trick just to hold your mascara wand vertically and just go through each lash. Because my face is a little bit dull because of my hair and my eye makeup, I'm going to be using this blush from Stuart Beauty and this blush brush. It does come with its own blush brush, but I feel that it's a little bit easier to apply with something I'm more familiar with. I just feel like this gives me a little bit of a healthy glow, especially when I apply it to my nose. I use this Bobbi brown lip pencil that I use literally every single day, overlining my lips. I used to be really self-conscious about having like big lips when I was younger, and I used to try my best to conceal them. But during the end of middle school and the beginning of high school, everyone was hopping onto the Kylie Jenner like lip trend, you know, having big lips, having lip fillers, and it made me a lot less self-conscious about having bigger or more full lips. Even though my lips aren't the fullest, I would watch makeup tutorials on how to do like cute makeup or cute gradient lips, and they would all be like, yeah, here's how you have smaller doll-like lips. So I used to really want that, but in high school, when the whole fuller lips, bigger lips trend came out, it made me a lot more proud about having not so small or dolly lips. Use this one from TheYukiMago, which is, by the way, like one of my favorite skincare places ever, and just kind of put it all over my lip. This is a really nice kind of nude, I guess, pink, or soft pink. So the whole focus of this look, I really want it to be on big eyes and bold lips. I'm gonna use this one from Elvis Elvin. Put it on the inner corner and just to top it all off, I'll be using this Moly Tony Tint Delight. I have been using this specific lip tint since my freshman year. I use it so often that I actually have to buy a new one every single year because it just runs out. So there we go, soft gradient lips. The sun is coming out, if you can't tell from the light over here. To set my makeup, I'll be using the e.l.f. Illuminating Mists instead. That's pretty much it. If I really wanted to, I could use this Glossier Halo Scope. Highlight my cheekbones, over here my cupid's bow, my chin, because I have a little bit of a short chin, and all over my nose. Brow bone, and my makeup is done. Put on a couple of accessories, like this, because I feel like my makeup was a little bit too plain. Chain, earrings, hair tie. I'm gonna use this Glossier You perfume just to top off the entire look, because I feel like to truly complete an outfit, you have to have a signature scent on you. So this one smells a lot more businessy and strong as opposed to my other ones. So I'm using this one. So we're done. We in the car with Ellie. Hello. Who's driving to Mitsuwa because I can't drive.
心のこの辺りがぐじゅぐじゅするのを踏んでは落ちる気持ち水たまり逃げなんて肉の塊たまに思い出す形の線部チェーン